Hello again, everyone. Do you know what I'm making today by looking at just this one item? ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងដឹងថាខ្ញុំធ្វើម្ហូបអីទេថ្ងៃហ្នឹងមើលឥឡូវកំពុងធ្វើអីនេះ Let me show off my dad's coffee lime leaf. He have two trees. We brought it in the winter time, and in the summertime we will bring it back out. The trees are tall. It's at least 6 feet tall. So our dish today is going to be curry. We're going to make curry with turkey and chicken feet. ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងសម្លការីសាច់ turkey ហើយមុនហ្នឹងខ្ញុំកំពុងតែអួតដើមស្លឹកក្រូចសើចផុសប៉ាគាត់មានដើម2ដើមខ្ពស់ជាងខ្ញុំទៀតដើមហ្នឹងនិយាយទៅអាយុវាប្រហែល10ឆ្នាំជាងហើយដើម2ហ្នឹងពេលខែត្រជាក់យកដើមហ្នឹងចូលក្នុងផ្ទះដល់ពេលខែក្តៅយកទៅដាក់នឹងក្រៅវិញពេលស្លអីមិនបាច់ចាំទៅទិញស្លឹកក្រូចអីនៅណាទេមានគ្រប់រដូវកាលដើម2ហ្នឹងកាត់អត់អស់ទេ So when I cook curry or kako, like the Cambodian beef stew, I try my best to make everything from scratch instead of use the packaged ingredient. There are some days that I just can't get the flavor right, so I add the packaging ingredient, but most of the time I do it from scratch. First, you're gonna heat up your pot to like a medium heat, and then you're gonna add the cinnamon and star anise. You're going to roast it for about a minute until you get all that aroma to go into the soup. And then I add oil here. After the oil, we're going to go ahead and put a kaffir lime leaf, lemongrass, garlic, and shallot to base our broth. And we also going to use coconut cream or coconut milk. We use it from the can. In Cambodia, they can actually get it fresh from the market. And we also use shrimp paste in here, the shrimp paste that I bought from Gakong, and the paprika pepper. The big pepper is usually in a dry form. We have to soak it with warm water, and then you chop it up and mix it. And sometimes when the broth is not red enough, I actually use a paprika pepper that is in a jar, the pepper powder. After you added all these ingredients, we're just gonna mix it and just let it simmer for a couple minutes. You don't want to keep it too long, and you want to keep stirring because it will thicken out or it will burn. So just keep stirring, keep mixing until you put your protein in. ពេលខ្ញុំធ្វើសាឡការីឬមួយក៏ខគោម្ដងខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តធ្វើគ្រឿងខ្លួនឯងបើសិនជាអត់ចាំបាច់ទេអត់ចង់ប្រើគ្រឿងកញ្ចប់ឬក៏គ្រឿងគ្រប់កែវទេប៉ុន្តែពេលខ្លះលាយគ្រឿងអត់ត្រូវពឹងពាក់លើគ្រឿងនៅក្នុងកែវឬក៏ក្នុងកញ្ចប់ខ្លះដែរ When I need some extra red coloring, I would go ahead and use the paprika pepper powder. It's the same thing. It doesn't really give it any flavor. It just gives it a nice red color. After you mix your base, go ahead and add your protein. I put the turkey first because the turkey is a little bit tough, and we'll cook it for a little bit, at least 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add the chicken feet. I only stir the chicken feet for another 5 minutes and actually take out the chicken feet and add it later, because the chicken feet, if you cook it for too long, it's going to get all mushy. So we're just going to go ahead and mainly cook the turkey first because it is a tougher meat. It does take a little bit longer to cook. I'm actually trying something different today. Because I want my curry broth to be thick, I'm going to go ahead and add some carrots and some potato and let it cook up with the turkey. So when it breaks, it thickens the broth. I don't know how that's going to turn out. This is my first time doing it this way. And peanut is optional. Some people do not put peanuts in their curry and some people do. The curry with the peanut in Khmer, they actually call it some law nam ya instead of some law gari. ប៉ាខ្ញុំគាត់ថាសឡការីដែលដាក់សណ្តែកដីគេមិនហៅសឡការីទេគេហៅសឡណាំយ៉ានិយាយទៅសណ្តែកដីនេះអាចដាក់ក៏បានមិនដាក់ក៏បានដែរអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ញ៉ាំសណ្តែកដីអត់បានអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចមិនដាក់វាក៏បានដែរសឡការីលើកនេះខ្ញុំសាករូបមន្តថ្មីទឹកសឡការីខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើឲ្យវាខាប់ៗ អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំដាក់ការ៉ុតហើយនឹងដំឡូង3 4ដុំមុនដើម្បីឲ្យវាផុយទៅឲ្យវាបែកទៅហើយឲ្យទឹកនឹងខាប់ឥឡូវយើងដាក់ជើងមាន់ហើយជើងមាន់នេះយើងក្លុកប្រហែលជា5នាទីអី10នាទីអីចឹងយើងដួសវាចេញហើយមកពីជើងមាន់នេះវាអត់ដូចសាច់ turkey សាច់ turkey និយាយទៅវាស្វិតអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវស្លវាយូរហើយជើងមាន់នេះក្លុកប្រហែលជា5 10នាទីអីយើងដួសវាចេញឥឡូវដាក់គ្រឿងក្រៅហើយ Time to add a seasoning. We go a little bit heavy on the sugar and curry. It needs a little bit of a sweetness. So we put sugar, a little bit of salt, fish sauce, chicken bouillon, and MSG. I put a little bit at a time just because I do not want to make my broth really salty. I tasted throughout the whole cooking process, and if it needed something else, I would add it along the way. But I don't just start off by pouring a lot of salt, a lot of fish sauce. I just add a little bit at a time as I go. សាច់ turkey នេះខ្មែរយើងបើខ្មែរយើងគេហៅមាន់តោប៉ុន្តែមាន់តោនឹងស្រុកអាមេរិកធំturkey គេហៅ turkey គេញ៉ាំពេលខែ11ពេល Thanksgiving ពួកខ្ញុំពេលខែ Thanksgiving អញ្ចឹងទិញមាន់នឹង2 3តុកក្នុងទូហើយខ្លះណាស្លខ្លះតុកខ្លះអញ្ចឹងអានេះសាច់ដែលនៅសល់ពីស្លលើកមុន After you mix everything up and just let it sit for about 10 minutes, go ahead and add the water. So turkey is a little bit tough, so I do add more water just to give it enough time to make the turkey meat more tender. And cover it up, and the moment you see bubbles in your soup, you do want to scoop out those bubbles. Take it out of the soup. You don't need it. If you keep it in there, your broth is not smooth looking. It looks like chunky and murky, and you don't want that. And once again, when you're cooking Khmer food or most Southeast Asian food, we don't measure. We just eyeball everything. So if you're asking how many cups of water you add in a curry, I couldn't tell you. So curry, it can be called a stew because it's really thick. It's got a lot of solid, so it really is a stew. So people from different ethnic background cook curry differently. This is one way of cooking Cambodian curry. I've had Jamaican goat curry before, and I also have Indian curry. All taste different but equally delicious. So when you think of curry, it's not the same based on where you're from. This is, once again, one way of cooking Cambodian curry. I had a friend who cooked curry with finger root, kchie, and it's actually delicious. I tried it once. It was really, really good. ខ្ញុំមានមិត្តភក្តិម្នាក់ម៉ាក់គាត់ប្រាប់ខ្ញុំថាស្លការីដាក់ខ្ជាយឆ្ងាញ់មែនខ្ញុំធ្លាប់ស្លម្ដងកិនខ្ជាយដាក់ឆ្ងាញ់ប្រកបមែន Okay, so the turkey is cooked now. We're going to go ahead and add our vegetable. The carrot went in, and then the bamboo shoot. We cook the bamboo and carrots for at least 20 minutes before adding the potatoes because potatoes, it cook really fast and you don't want to put it too early. I did put a few chunks early just so it can break and thicken my sauce. But the rest of the potato, we added 20 minutes after the carrots. I'm removing the chicken feet now and let it sit on the side because it is cooked. When the potato goes in and everything is cooked, we're going to add the chicken feet back in. Also, I removed the lemongrass that fell apart in this broth. And added another small can of coconut cream here. Pluk ចុះភ្លក់ឡើងដូចខ្វះខ្ទិះដូងអញ្ចឹងថែមខ្ទិះដូងមួយកូនកាកំប៉ុងទៀតនិយាយទៅពេលខ្ញុំស្លម្ដងខ្ញុំអត់ដាក់អំបិលច្រើនឬក៏ទឹកត្រីច្រើនពេលដំបូងទេដាក់ម្ដងបន្តិចបើសិនជាវាប្រៃពេកយើងពិបាកកែណាតែបើយើងដាក់ម្ដងបន្តិចយើងភ្លក់ទៅយើងខ្វះអីយើងថែមនឹង ដូចឥឡូវហ្នឹងស្ទើរផ្អែមអញ្ចឹងថែមស្ករទៀតហើយឥឡូវចាប់ផ្ដើមប្របែកដំឡូងហើយនឹងការ៉ុតដើម្បីឲ្យទឹកវានឹងខាប់ I just added some more sugar because I do like my curry a little bit on the sweeter side. And here I am breaking the potatoes that I added in the beginning of the broth to help thicken my soup. Not counting the prep time, the cooking time for this curry is about an hour. So now we added chicken feet back in, and then we're going to add the potatoes and just let that sit for about 15 minutes only. And lastly goes in the onion. And again, just let it boil, let it sit for 15 minutes. ពេលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្លគ្រីតើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចូលចិត្តដាក់បន្លែអីខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តដាក់ទំពាំងការ៉ុតហើយនឹងដំឡូងអ្នកខ្លះក៏ដាក់តាំងពីសណ្តែកគួរអីហើយនឹងត្រប់វែងដែរឆ្ងាញ់ដូចគ្នា Okay, now the stew have boiled for about 15 minutes. Do a final taste. Again, just taste as you go. And have you noticed every time when someone cook, when it's time to eat, that cook does not eat because they're so full from tasting? Well, that's me. I taste throughout the whole cooking process. So by the time it's time to eat, I'm full. Well, I guess this is approved by my niece Mila.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mila, no turkey, no chicken feet?
No, I don't like chicken feet.
You don't like chicken feet?
No.
It's so delicious. You eating it with bye?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get bread later. I forgot to get bread. You pretty much, when we make curry, we keep it in the freezer, we put it in the fridge. We'll eat it for the next few days. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really hot though.
It's really hot, but how's the flavor?
It's good.
Good like always?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's the best cook in the house, right?
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good. I know you don't want to offend anybody. I know what you mean. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. I came to my friend Jenny's house. The kids just had a birthday. They played paintball. Now it's time to eat. Taste the curry. I only made one bowl, so we have to share. I only brought one bowl, so we have to share. So, all right, you take the first chicken feet.
I love chicken feet.
I know you do.
Lots of color.
That's good. Gemma, you want some?
No thanks.
Gemma's a camera person today.
My arms are tired.
Your arms are tired. It's not even been 1 minute yet. That's good. Mita, this is one of your favorite too, remember? When you were younger, you loved dipping the bread in this curry sauce.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I also dip bread in Kool-Aid. That's a different story.
Okay. Thanks for watching.